Joji's new album Smithereens has just dropped. I'm excited for this one. What a big day this is going to be for music. Guys, as always, this reaction is uncut on the Patreon. Get down there, link down in the description, join the realest one. So much exclusive content on there as well. But without further ado, I think it's time to get a little sad. It's Joji time. Now, obviously, you heard this song. One of the biggest videos on my channel is my first reaction to this song. It's just got better and better and better for me, this song. Stunning.
When you're outside, that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to.
I said this in the original reaction as well, but when you listen to the lyrics, he's with somebody else, and when he looks into her eyes, he catches this glimpse of this old lost flame. Really, this relationship that has, I'm assuming, smashed him, shattered him into smithereens. Not good news for the new relationship, but here we go.
Said I moved on. I'm only here passing time in her arms.
And also, he's passing time in this new person's arms, just hoping he can get a tiny smidgen of what he felt with this previous person. It's going to be interesting to see if there's other energy or other thoughts around the previous relationship as the album goes on.
Find me again when you're outside. 'Cause sometimes I look in her eyes, and that's where I find a glimpse of us. And I try to fall for her touch, but I'm thinking of the way it was. Said I'm only here passing time in her arms, hoping I find a glimpse of us.
It's just. I think that might have been the time that I've enjoyed that song the most as well, out of all the times that I've heard it. Just. The through line with the vision in the eyes as well, lyrically. It's quite a simple song in many ways, but fucking hell, it's so beautiful. This guy's born to do this. And it's just mad to me that he was doing so much beforehand.
Too many things we did together. You used to promise me it would be forever. Feeling like the end, don't think it will get better, babe. Too many things we did together. You used to promise me it would be forever. Please calm down so we can get up. I've waited too long to get your voice out of my
Stunning texture.
out of my head. You used to promise me it would be forever. Feeling like the end, don't think it will get better, baby.
Oh, interesting. See that little undercurrent of synths coming in there, giving it looks like something like a Timberland beat ever so slightly, all of a sudden coming through like an older one from about 15 years ago. That's interesting. Such poise, such imagery that he conjures with the sort of delicate beauty of his voice. There's an authenticity to Joji's voice which really is spectacular, and you just get drawn into the world that he conjures, and perhaps the images that he conjures are images from your own life, your own past, that you kind of live through his vicariously, or he's like a conduit to your own memory. I don't know. It's pretty special though, isn't it?
Too many things we did together. You used to promise me it would be forever. Feeling like the end, don't think it will get.
Short but sweet. Here we go. I think this one's a single as well that's coming out today.
No point in turning off the lights. Not the same without your head on my shoulders. Growing pains, but I don't wanna get older. And it's true that I need you here closer. Burning photos, how to learn to let go of I used to. I heard that you're happy without me, and I hope it's true. It kills me a little, that's okay, 'cause I die for you.
Oh, mwah. When he said it kills me, I knew where that lyric was going. I could kind of foresee where it was going. I'm sure that we all could, but a beautiful lyric, a beautifully constructed lyric as well. There's such poise and delicacy. Not delicacy, that's something you eat, but delicateness. You know what I'm saying?
I used to.
It is delicious as well. Oh yes, that's what I wanted to stop it for, before the chorus came in. I used to be somebody in a different skin, which is a great lyric because it's talking about how he was acting as somebody else in the past, or maybe not being true to himself in a relationship, but also literally, Filthy Frank used to wear that thing, like that second skin outfit. So, brilliant lyric.
And now it's true. It kills me a little, that's okay, 'cause I die for you. Die for you. Hope you're getting everything you needed. Found the puzzle piece and feel completed. Just wanted you to know every reason. Hope you really know that I mean the only time we speak is in my dreams. Body in another skin. I've heard that you're happy without me, and I hope it's true.
Oh my goodness, oh my goodness.
Die for you.
Just gorgeous. Less is more being the mantra here. No need to overblow this thing. No need to take it in huge soaring choruses, just keeping everything delicate. The mood, the poise. We have a special artist who's capable of articulating himself in this type of mood amazingly. And that was still a catchy song with some heartwarming little moments. It had elements of like classic Hollywood in there. It had some Flaming Lips influence. I think that little drum break towards the end of the track really reminded me of Yoshimi. That's like Yoshimi. You remember that one from a while ago? Maybe you don't. If you don't, check that song out. Flaming Lips. Oh, you're killing me, Joji. You're killing me.
I don't know what you wanna hear. Things changing course. Now the moment's gone.
Oh my god, his voice on this album, man.
As I fear, and I was hoping time. No longer here. We were feeling bliss. Don't hold your tongue. There's no. I expected this, but I was hoping you'd stay open this time. I know it won't be long. I know you're almost gone.
I'm sorry, no. It's getting rewound. I don't normally reload a song like this. It's normally a rap track that gets a reload, maybe a rock track. This gorgeous, like, got Motown elements, some like 50s elements in there. There's voice going from this highest falsetto into the deeper register. Oh, I nearly went then, fully. I nearly went. I can't lie, I nearly went. Let's go again. That, I don't know if that's him, a sample, a backing singer, it doesn't matter. Oh my gosh. This is why I did this, man.
I don't know what you wanna hear.
His performance on this album as well, not just the vocals, but the emotion. The bass kicks in, it's just...
Don't hold your tongue. There's no time for tricks. Before the day is over, just let me in before the day is over. Just let me in before the day is over. Let me in. Let me in.
mean, he is knocking on James Blake's door with songs like that, and that is about as high a praise as I could give to an artist who is making music like this, because James Blake is an astonishing artist. His last album, unbelievable. That song wouldn't have sounded out of place. Probably not quite as complex as his songs in terms of the layering, but I didn't know he had this in his locker. Even though I rate him and I liked his previous 2 albums, I love some of the songs. Run is incredible, but this is just track after track after track of mwah, just so perfectly constructed and yet so gentle, nothing overblown. Every instrument, every sound feels placed for the exact purpose that it needs to play. Even just the tiniest little triangle tingle. A tingle. Right, the last track now, side A, Dissolve. Sounds like a Post Malone song.
It's so hard just being me sometimes. I wish I could escape out my mind. I know I haven't turned the corner. Please don't leave me behind. Who are we? Who have we become? Are we counting sheep outside?
Okay, this isn't quite as impactful as the previous songs. Don't know if it's going to bring any more production elements in. I think it might need something, whether it's a drum or something. Or a weird whistly sound. Yeah, it's still good, it's just those previous songs were unbelievable. Okay, like I said, not quite as strong as the previous tracks on first listen, of course. Let's take it to side B. Okay, these are all capitalized, whereas the side A tracks are lowercase, or it is normal writing. Don't know if that means anything. One's a demo, Yukon Interlude we've heard, of course, and one's a freestyle, so.
Tell me how you wake up, I just wanna wake up. UFO again, doesn't matter what it takes up. Crazy in the dome, baby, can I get a heads up? Brush us. I'm the precious. I'm the precious. I'm the precious. Better days, you know I'm waiting just whenever. Just whatever. Burning forever and ever, fully blazing.
Almost felt like a demo itself, kind of hip-hop infused. He was rapping a little bit. It wasn't as heartfelt and heart-rending as those tracks from side A, obviously. But yeah, it's going to be an unusual album, I feel. Sounds like Blink-182.
I can make you
Not anymore.
feel it closer, baby, one more time. Love, no matter how much they take. Said I'm down, surrounded by strangers. When I hear you ever young, I can make you feel it closer, baby, one more time.
Okay, maybe a half time. Definitely gone weird and more experimental in the second half of the record. Yeah, I'm kind of fucking with the song, it's weirdness. The way the instrumental's working against the vocal, but yet they're still connected in a way, is really interesting. that might be amazing. I don't know yet on first listen. I have a feeling that I'm going to absolutely love that track when I inevitably put this album on loads and loads and loads and loads and loads. We're nearly at the end. We've heard You Got Interlude before, one track after that, and I just love the fact it's so short and sweet, this album, after listening to some albums that are just throwing track after track after track, presumably to get streaming numbers up for no reason, and just like, mate, just like, do the best you can, stop throwing shit at the wall. Of course, listen again. I have only heard this once. I did the reaction, and that's literally the only time I've heard this one, so I can't necessarily remember it.
And my eyes get low in that all-white truck, I can barely see. Glowing with uncertainty, circles at the Chevron, barely see shit, hit the gas like you wouldn't believe it. Thank God I was always healing, knowing them so perfectly. Circles at the Chevron.
The problem this album has is that those tracks on side A are so special, so gorgeous, so immediate as well in Glimpse of Us. I mean, Feeling Like the End is a short one, but it was gorgeous anyway, and then Die For You and Before the Day Is Over. My goodness, that these interesting tracks on side B just aren't hitting the same way because they're not built to. They're not built to hit the same way. They're not designed, they're not constructed, they're not composed to hit the same way. And I'm liking them, and there's a lot to admire. They remind me a bit more of stuff from the previous album, but I'm just saying, like, are we going to get one more? I don't think we are going to get one more of those tracks, and that's just the way the album's sequenced. We've got 1am Freestyle to come. Oh, maybe we are getting something special to finish with. It's just a shorty, but the piano's back out.
You can make it, you can't make it alone. I've been writing letters on the wall. I hope one day you'll see them all. Wishing you were there like all the time, so I'm not alone. Tired of this madness, tired of being stranded.
Yes. Slumping.
I don't wanna be alone.
Stunning record, young Joji. Stunning record, amazing. You're born to do this. Born to do this. Guys, all I can ask for if you haven't yet, subscribe, continue your Joji journey on the channel here or there, and I'll catch you soon.